Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily NVIDIA report for Friday, February 21st, 2025. Let's take a look at the charts. This is a big level today. I've rounded up just a little bit. 141.86 is the descending channel top on the weekly chart. The same formation on the daily chart is 140.67. So I'm combining the two, a little over a 1-point range. If we close today above 141.86, I do think, well, first off, no longer anticipating possible bearish rotation back into the 106 handle, but rather bullish continuation over the next several months into the lower 180s and climbing. On the way up, we do have on the daily chart 163.69. So if we close today above 141.86, which is the same formation on the weekly chart that we find on the daily at 140.67, I see this as a 3 to 5 week objective or sooner. 163.69. We could top out at this 6-month, 7-month channel top for a full month and fall away. This chart also shows our short-term objective, a 3 to 5 day swing trade. That if we close today above 141.86 on the weekly chart, you've got then that rising channel top at 150.85 as a 3 to 5 day target, and that could be a pretty solid go with if we settle today the week itself above 141.86, expecting the 150.85 formation within 3 to 5 days, the 163.69 formation within about 3 to 5 weeks. Until then, this is still the area to be short, to set a short in anticipation of bearish rotation over the next, I'm going to say, month or two. There's been no sell signal yet, and so that really comes into play in terms of accelerating it. I do think that if we were to close today, for instance, below 134.94, that would be an accelerator. I would then expect 124.63, which is right about here on the chart. That is a 5/8 downside Fibonacci from that low in early February against the more recent high earlier this week. If we close today above 134.95, and if you've been setting a short here all week, breathe a sigh of relief. You'll get another 10 full points south to 124.63, probably within about 3 to 5 days. Now, 124.63, I don't see it as trend defining. I just see it as an area where the market could sort of take a break, take a breath on what I would consider to be longer-term bearish continuation into the 106 region, as I showed here earlier, 106.08. So yes, closing today, and it may actually happen. You've got yesterday's low of 136.79. That is a downward pivot point to 134.95. That's not much of a move. 134.95 is a 2-week channel bottom, almost 3 weeks, that can contain today's lows, but that's it. In light of the fact that we're testing this resistance area, if you're a day trader, for instance, you could sell 140.67 and buy back at 134.95 and vice versa. But if we close below 134.95, if you've not sold the market yet, 3 to 5 day swing traders can play the short side to 124.63. 2 to 3 week swing traders can play the short side to 114.50 again, and 3 to 5 week swing traders can play the short side to 106.08. This meaningful channel support able to contain selling not only through the month of March, but really through the entire second quarter. We could come off of here nicely. Once again, upside, if we happen to, actually, I'm going to interrupt this for an important announcement. Wicked Stocks commercial, if you will. I want to mention that on Thursday, wickedstocks.com put out a stock pick on Alibaba. It's right at a very important area that has ramifications well into the second quarter. Big move possible here. You want to check it out. Earlier this week, Vertiv Holdings. Last week, Super Microcomputer. We've gotten nice follow through on that stock, that buy signal from last week already. It's all very relevant still. You can check it all out by going to wickedstocks.com and taking advantage of our 5-day free trial that we offer up front. You also get weekly Apple stock analysis, daily Triple Q, daily SPY, buy, weekly S&P 500, weekly NASDAQ 100, all for free for 5 days. So check us out at wickedstocks.com. Now, for the buy signal, above 140.67 and above 141.86 today. If we close above 141.86, once again, over the next several months, 181.10 and climbing weekly. Over the next 3 to 5 weeks, 163.69, and over the next 3 to 5 days, 150.85. It's about as simple as that. If over the next week or so we were to close also above 150.85, we have a 3 to 5 day buy signal only to 163.69. So if we close above 141.86, no good reason to be short NVIDIA as we move really through the month of March and into the later second quarter. Until then, you can play the short side, anticipating the 106 handle over the next month or two. I'm going to leave it at that. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. I'll be back Sunday afternoon with Monday's NVIDIA, and you have a great weekend.